What do you think is the possibility of a second special session?
We'll have to wait and see. They don't have a lot of time. They're coming in August the 3rd, which will be next Monday, and they have 8 days to work. So they're going to have to work very quickly. I see glimmers of hope, especially on the House side. I see glimmers of hope that we can get this worked out. We'll have to wait and see what happens there, because all revenue bills start in the House, and then we'll see how the Senate reacts. If they don't solve it, we'll come back.
What's your response to Del Marsh and even the Porch Creek Indians and their commercials?
The Porch Creek Indians are being very disingenuous. I have never, as governor, been offered $250 million to solve our problem. First of all, we can't take that money. That'd be a loan. We can't take a loan from the Indians. So they're being disingenuous. I wish they'd take the ads off the air, because they're really not helping the situation anymore. Gambling is not the answer, because there is no plan out there related to gambling that will put one single penny in our 2016 budget, and that starts October the 1st.
In regards to the BP settlement and the $1 billion going to the general state fund, residents in South Alabama disagree with the state keeping that much money. Has your stance changed?
Not at all. In fact, I negotiated that. That is because of loss of money for all the state of Alabama, not just for those 2 counties. They negotiated their loss of money as cities and counties and individuals. They negotiated with BP just like I negotiated with BP. Now, had we taken what the last administration tried to negotiate, which was $148 million, they wouldn't be arguing over the money. But what I negotiated was $1 billion, and we told the judge that we would not take less than $1 billion, that I would not as governor. And so we were able to get $1 billion for the entire state of Alabama because of losses that occurred because of the BP oil spill. Now, will those 2 counties benefit from that? Yes, they're part of the state. But so will Madison County, and so will all the other counties in the state of Alabama. And my goal is to use this money to pay off debts. That's my goal.
Governor,
Two more questions.
Governor, today some state employees in the courthouse who, well, they're not state employees, they're paid by the clerk's fund. For 3 years they've been paid out of the clerk's fund. They have some questions. How do you justify the Montgomery Advertiser $9 million spent on bingo since 2009?
I'm sorry, $9 million spent on what?
On bingo since 2009, $17,000 a month for warehouse storage, and they will not have a job come October. How do you justify spending that much money on the bingo but not funding the court system?
Well, I think you're talking about apples and oranges here. Now, since I've been governor, have we had to store some of the machines?
$17,000 a month, yes, sir.
We've had to do that. But I have not been involved in hiring attorneys, outside attorneys, since I've been governor.
Since you've been governor, the state spent over $3 million on electronic
well, I'll
billing.
have to look at that. I'm not sure exactly how much we have spent.
Would you look at that and send out a press?
I'm sorry.
Would you look at that?
Move that down so I can see your mouth, okay?
Would you look at that and send out a response about it?
Yes, but now let me say this. If we will pass a reasonable budget that I won't pass right now, we're going to be able to fund the courts, and I truly believe we need to fund the courts. And I'm for funding the courts. And it's not fair. It's not fair that our clerks are being laid off and that we can't fund our court system. We need to fund our court system. And that's why I'm pushing for a reasonable tax package to fund the things that are necessary in this state to take care of the people of this state. And so if they will look at my package, and if the legislature will pass what we are asking them to pass, we're going to be able to fund the courts.
If you'd let the people vote on the issue that you said when you first ran for governor, you'd quit spending the money on it too.
Okay, all right, that's it. We're done. Okay, thank you
Okay.
guys.
No comment?
Alrighty.
Well, I'm not going to comment. I don't decide whether they vote on it or not. The legislature decides that.
But you won't let them in the special session.
No. I did not ban that. You talking about a bingo?
Yes.
I did not ban that. They have to have a 60% vote anyway. They have to have a 60% vote on any constitutional amendment. I did not. That was not part of my banning gambling. not bingo.
The problem I have with you is because at Dobbs Barbecue, you said you were the people voting, and you blocked it.
I have never blocked.
All right.
Okay. All right. That's enough.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else have anything?
Where's the money for the scholarships coming from?
The money is going to come from.